First impression of the day, get a load of this one.
We haven't gotten to chat with you since the news this weekend that Alex Rodriguez was getting ready to buy in as an owner here. Do you have any thoughts about him? Are you an A-Rod fan at all growing up or anything like that? What you think about what he might bring to the team?
A fan? What you mean? Like, who is he?
The baseball player, Alex Rodriguez?
Yeah, nah, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I know he's gonna be the owner, but I don't know nothing about baseball.
Bro, what?
He's
What?
19. Like, he was
Wait,
born
are
in
you really
2001.
making excuses for this child?
Born in 2001, when the last time Alex Rodriguez did something in baseball that would be relevant to him.
I will have none of that.
He's a star. What? Who else athletes don't know? Patrick Ewing, Joe Montana. Are we at that age? Come on.
A-Rod in that regard. You should be his same.
Dare I ask if people don't know the great name of Paul Pesci-Solito?
Look, let's see if he knows any of the names that we're about to reference when we go around the association.
My word for Raptors and Hawks is capsized, as in Clint Capella, who had 19 points and 21 rebounds. The 15th game in his season with 15 points and 15 rebounds, at least this season, most in the NBA. Go ahead, Trev.
You think Anthony knows this guy?
I'm hype. Also, McDonald's All-American Trae Young wants to make sure you know that.
Okay, my word is rated R because PG-13 is the new rated R superstar.
There you
Put some
go.
respect on Paul George's name. The man dropped 36 against his old squad. This is his 4th straight game, dropping more than 30 points. Clippers with their 6th straight W, guys.
Playoff Peter rated R. I'm not against it. Lakers Hornets. I'm going to go Ripley's Believe It or Not because I did not believe when I heard that Kyle Kuzma was out here putting a dunk on somebody like Bismack Biyombo's head. Then I remember that Bismack Biyombo just got yammed off by Russell Westbrook in a very disrespectful way as well, and it all just started to make sense. But Bron, very happy for him because no one expected that.
No one expected it. So the Hornets' loss combined with the Celtics' win means that Charlotte falls into the play-in tournament at this point, at least. Remember that 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th seeds will take part in a play-in tournament at the end of the regular season. For more on that, here's our Scoop Jackson.
So, here's what we got. 10 teams instead of 8. Less ain't better, more is. 7 plays 8 for the 7th seed in each conference. 9 plays 10, and the winner of that game plays the loser of the 7-8 game for the 8th seed in each conference. Got it? It all makes sense, right? Simple math, just numbers. It's a mini tourney made for only those built to handle single and double game elimination, survive in advance pressure. That's why we'll be watching to see in the NBA's version of play-in to get in if the numbers don't lie.
And now let's bring in ESPN NBA writer Tim McMahon. And Tim, you have been covering both Luka Doncic and Mark Cuban's opinions as far as the NBA play-in tournament goes, but it all seems to be changing a little bit right now. So let's really break this down now. Mark Cuban was on the board of governors who unanimously approved to have the NBA play-in tournament. Now, as of yesterday, telling you that it was, quote, an enormous mistake. So where did it come that he changed his mind?
Well, obviously, the fact that the Mavericks are the 7th seed in the Western Conference right now would have the best record among teams in the playoff tournament. I don't think we can dismiss that as a fact. But look, Cuban's comments today obviously come on the heels of Luka Doncic saying he thinks this is a bad idea. He doesn't understand the concept. He doesn't think a team should be a 7th seed and still have to win their way into the playoffs. And so I will say this, Mark Cuban will always, under any circumstances, have Luka Doncic's back.
So what, if anything, do you foresee changing in this dynamic then? Do the other owners come to bat for Mark Cuban in this case?
Well, nothing changes this season. They're going to have the play-in tournament, and there was always going to be kind of on a year-to-year basis. They approved it for 1 year. They're going to evaluate this during the offseason regardless. Now, as far as Cuban's desire to have it just be 1 through 20, the bottom 4 are fighting for the last 4 seeds overall instead of conference by conference. I think we can all agree that would be a best case scenario in terms of the competitive product. I would also say there's no chance you're going to get Eastern Conference owners to vote for that because
No way.
who would that hurt? The Eastern Conference. So great idea, would be great for fans. Zero chance of Cuban getting support from half the owners in the league for that idea.
Tim, what's your personal opinion on the play-in tournament?
Listen, I think that it does add intrigue. The primary reason for the play-in tournament is to take some incentive away from tanking to add intrigue. If 9-10 in the West is Steph Curry and Zion Williamson, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the ratings will be pretty good for that. From a fan's perspective, from a media's perspective, I like the concept, I like the idea, and I do think it adds intrigue to these late season games.
All right, well, we were all about intrigue. And, Tim, you have an article up right now at ESPN.com about the NBA play-in tournament and, of course, all the ever-changing opinions. So thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining Sports Nation.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.